Hey guys, let's see what Tox plays.
Today, Tox plays Hearthstone and gets into a Tavern Brawl. Hey everyone, Tox here, and we've got a couple announcements today. First of all, we had an overnight nerf. We Blizzard announced that there were going to be nerfs last night, or yesterday. Maybe it wasn't at night, but it was definitely yesterday. And said that they're going to be changed tomorrow. So we've got Leeching Poison, which is now 1 mana instead of 2, but it only gives lifesteal for 1 turn, which brings Kingsbane Rogue down quite a bit, because once they got lifesteal and a big enough weapon, they were healing for full health every turn and was kind of undefeatable. So that nerfs Kingsbane Rogue. Then we've got the 2 cards that have been in pretty much every Druid deck ever. Wild Growth and Nourish. They're moving up 1 mana, so they're a little worse. I guess still usable, but it's definitely a nerf. You're not going to get 4 drops on turn 3 anymore, I guess, unless you have Innervate or something else that gives you mana crystals. But you know, these are staples in pretty much every Druid deck, so that's a pretty big nerf to Druid. And then some of the bigger ones, we've got Level Up, which not only nerfs, it nerfs Odd Paladin, but it doesn't just make the card more expensive, it takes it out of Odd, right? Now it's 6 mana, so it's even, so this can be thrown into Even Paladin, but Odd Paladin no longer has Level Up, which will, Odd Paladin is like the #1 deck right now, pretty much the same cards as last expansion, so I think this is probably the biggest change up to the meta is Odd Paladin no longer having Level Up. Additionally, Serenite Chain Gang, instead of summoning a copy of this minion, it's summon another Serenite Chain Gang. So the big thing here is that Shudderwalk will no longer make a copy of itself when using this battle cry. It will just make a Serenite Chain Gang. So you can't get infinite copies of Shudderwalk in Standard. You can still use the I'm forgetting the name of the card, but the 6 mana that spawns 3 2/2s, because it makes 2 copies of itself. You could use that in Wild to make copies of Shudderwalk, but Serenite Chain Gang, which is still in Standard, will no longer work. What's interesting is that the next expansion would start a new Standard rotation, and Serenite Chain Gang would actually be rotated out at that time. So it's a pretty big deal that they're actually deciding not to just wait until then, but nerfing it now. So this is not something Blizzard generally does. This is really early into the expansion, and they didn't really give us much warning, and they just nerfed all these. So the meta is probably going to shake up a bit here, so check in on that. Also, there is a new bundle, the Winter Veil Wonder Bundle, 6 packs of all the sets except for the most current set, and classic as well. It's just Boomsday, Witchwood, Kobolds and Catacombs, Frozen Throne, and Ungoro. Sometimes I forget Ungoro is still in the Standard. It feels like so long ago. Anyway, 6 packs of each of those. I'm going to open up my 30 packs at the end of this video. And as I mentioned before, last week, next week I will be traveling for the holidays, so I will not be able to get my recording out on Wednesday, but I should be back in time to still get a recording of the Tavern Brawl. I think I come back Saturday, so like Saturday or Sunday, hopefully I'll be able to post it. So it will be late, I apologize, but I will still get a video out. That's more for me. I haven't missed a single Tavern Brawl yet, so I've been able to record every single one so far, so I'm hoping to keep that up. Okay, now we can begin. 4 minutes into the video, sorry. Tavern Brawl. What do we have today? Is this new? Returns and exchanges. The only thing better than receiving a gift is returning it. Build a deck of 20 minions. We'll give you 10 random spells, and then gift it to your opponent. Let's see who wants to swap back. Build a deck of... Does that mean I'm building a deck, but then they get the deck? So I want to make a really bad deck? I know there's a gift exchange brawl, but that's one that I think the presents parachute down, and this is brand new, I think. I don't remember doing anything like this. Oh. It's a card back. Okay, so you don't get a pack today, you get a card back instead. What the heck am I going to make? I could fill the deck with a bunch of really expensive cards that they just won't be able to use. I kind of want to do that, actually. And you know what? I'm going to make it Warlock so that they start life tapping to try and find cheaper minions. And then they fill up their hand, can't use anything, and take damage trying life tap. Let's just see how this works. Of course, I want to put in bad, expensive cards. And not that that's bad, but it's... Well, actually, let's see how many bad ones I can put into. I don't want to give them immunity. I kind of... No, Lord Draxus is too good. Burn gains more damage to themselves. Core Hounds... I hope I'm doing this right. Sure, 7 mana, 2/8. Let's do that. Let's go to the more expensive ones. I don't think. Well, no, Mechathune. There's better. There's worse 10 drops. Let's put in Ultra Sword for the memes. Each spell. Okay, there are spells, so this can be cast. Is there something I can? Well, Molten Giant. Oh, I forgot they made it 20 again, but they Hall of Famed it, so it could be used. Let's not put in Molten Giant. I'm gonna put in Deathwing because he's gonna build up a big hand and then he's gonna end up destroying his hand. Hopefully, that's the hope. Malygos without any damage. I mean, I guess he might have some damaging spells, but nothing major. Oh, how did I miss that? Except he actually has dragons in here, so maybe that's not the best thing to put in. No, let's put in the odd and the even cards. Oh, let's put in one ancient one. Total and Primalist, sure. Let's throw in that guy. Marin the no. What else? What else? Let's put in the Undertaker because I don't think I have any special death rattles. Yeah. Okay. There are dragons, so let's not put that in there. Let's put in some war golems. And... Oh, deck's full. Okay, so I must... From what I understand, my opponent will be gifted these cards. So he won't be able to play anything until turn 7. He will have spells, I guess. But, I think I'm understanding this correctly. I hope I don't end up with this deck. But then again, I guess my opponent will be giving me something that's probably not great either. Oh look, some Tavern Brawls might come back again in the future. That's interesting. I've never seen a repeat before. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay, he also... No, this is... Oh, this is one of the random spells I got. Destroy a friendly minion, give your minions +1/+1. Okay. Let's... Wait, aren't I gifting him this deck? Didn't it say I'm gifting him this deck? Include a gift receipt? Oh no. Oh no. Well, he has to wait till turn 5. Oh, I'm not giving him... That was dumb of me. I'm not giving him my hero, just the deck, so I'm... Okay. Well, one thing I could do... That's actually okay, because then I get whatever he's giving me until turn 5. And then I can afford the cards that I'm gonna have. Oh, we only have 20 health. That's interesting. Okay.
You shall not pass.
So it's a deck that I will get back if it's not good enough. Interesting. I know the text said something about returning it. Let's see who wants to swap back. Yeah. I just wasn't sure exactly how that worked. Oh, this makes sense. Now... I was gonna say you could put minions in to make it so that you can't get to make the mana cost more, but you're not gonna have the cards to do that. You're gonna give your opponent that, which will prevent you from swapping back. So I meant to do that first. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to thin out his deck, so he'll have less cards than me, I guess. I don't know. So attack phase. He's at turn 4. He should have the coin. So he could coin out the swap if he wanted to, but I guess not. Okay. Double Wisp, sure. Maybe I should swap actually, because
I wonder.
now I want to start drawing more expensive cards. And if he gave me just these small cards, that's good for early game. But now I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna swap decks now. Okay. Gift receipt. Okay. Let's find some dragons. And let's just play that. Oh, I should have left a dragon in my hand for Ember Scale Drake. This 5 armor actually would have been really nice since we start with so little armor. So actually what I should do is put in a bunch of expensive but good cards and then swap so that I'll get my good cards and he won't. I guess he'll still have had a chance to draw them, but okay, so let's attack here. Kill that. I probably should have life tapped first. Whoops. And go face. That's okay. Well, that worked. All right, so that's. I guess it's good to give your enemy bad cards to be drawing. But expensive ones, so that they can't play them early game. Then they will have a handful of bigger minions at the end game, but they won't be great. Whereas if they've given you cheaper cards, then you've been able to play like I was able to. And then once you trade decks, you'll have bigger minions, even though they're not great. Hopefully you've got that board control at the early game because they haven't been able to play anything. Okay. That's my suggestion. Or, yeah. Okay, so let's check out that card back again. Was it gingerbread something? I didn't actually see the name. What's the name of it? Where is it? Where is it? Did I pass it? I don't think I passed it yet. So many card backs. Kind of lost track. There we go. Wintervale Treat. All right. Every deck should have 30 cards. Crunch, 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 but 29 is fine. What's Pizza Stone? What the heck? When you want to build a deck with extra cheese. That's that's awesome. I really want that. That's the most ridiculous Hearthstone card back I've ever seen. Just chilling for January. Why is it pizza for February? Wait. No, the next set doesn't come out in February. I don't know why I would think it'd be pizza related anyway. This is for December. That's a cool back. I like that. And then we've got all the other random things. Esports, and still haven't gotten Legend and all that stuff. Okay. Sorry. That's enough of that. Let us go open up 30 packs, because why the heck not? Let's start from oldest to newest. All right. Okay, I think if I hit space it'll... Okay, it is taking the lowest one. I feel like usually it takes the top one, but... Maybe it just picks the one you last selected, and if you haven't selected any yet, it starts with the top one. I'm actually going to test that, so once this one runs out, let's see if it goes back to the top. Blood Bloom, okay. Already had 2 of those. Okay, what does space do here? Oh, it went straight to the Frozen Throne, okay. Epic, alright. Spectral Pillager. Okay. I like... Oh, Golden Rare, okay. Bone Drake. Does having a golden Bone Drake mean that when it dies I get a random golden dragon in my hand? I would imagine so, in which case I think I might keep it golden. Because I tend to keep golden cards. I'm trying to collect golden classic cards. But I also like getting golden versions of cards that generate other cards, because then the cards they generate are golden. So I think I'm going to keep that golden Bone Drake. Double rare. So the thing about opening up a bunch of different packs of different sets is that the pity timer doesn't quite work, because it's, I believe, it's 40 packs of the same set. Because otherwise you could open, well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's been a while since it first came out, and I remember reading about it and thinking that's how it worked. But Glitter Moth. I'm not sure I had 2 of those. Alright, and on to Doomsday Project. Okay, golden common. Not a card generating card, so nothing too exciting there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna open up 30 packs and get no legendaries. Certainly what it looks like. Oh boy. That was exciting. Well, lots of dust. I do like... Okay. Makes me a little happier there. Very last card is... Dr. Morgan. I forgot that was even a card. Swap this with a minion from your deck. Oh. Wait. So you play it, it dies, and it goes back to your deck. Yeah, that's a great combo. That's what happened in my first Rumble run that I didn't end up getting to show. Okay. Dr. Morgan. Swap this with a minion from your deck. So if you could shuffle more of these into your deck, you could play it, and it would just keep swapping back and forth every time it died, so it wouldn't actually die. This actually probably works well with the Undertaker also, unless you accidentally pull out the Undertaker. So you would want to... Now, how would you shuffle? So you could play this, then play the Undertaker, and then shuffle in the Undertaker so that you're swapping in the Undertaker each time. But you'd want to play Dr. Morgan after you already have the Undertaker in your hand, so you don't accidentally pull out the Undertaker. I think I might want to try that. I don't know how effective it will be. It probably won't be that effective, but it could be fun. Okay, so those are my 30 packs. I'm glad I got at least one legendary out of it. Let's disenchant, see how much dust. Oh, anyway, I think I was saying, I like to make sure I get a bunch of dust before the new standard year rotates, because when they move things to the Hall of Fame, I've also been trying to get all my Hall of Fame cards golden, because they give you dust. They give you free dust for all your cards that are Hall of Faming based on the rarity, but also if it's golden or what. So I like to get a lot of dust before that, so I can craft golden versions of all those cards before they go to Hall of Fame, and then I get a bunch of that dust back. So anyway, that's that. Tavern Brawl is interesting. It's interesting. I'm not sure what the best strategy is. I kind of like what I did, but it kind of relies on your opponent giving you a bunch of small, weak creatures, so that you can use them early game and then use your big ones late game. I don't know. It was interesting. I'd maybe play around with it a little more, but nothing super exciting. But there's probably fun combos you can do. I'm trying to think of things. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys think of cool ideas for this Tavern Brawl, cool decks to make for your opponent that that just, yeah, have some interesting strategy, let me know. I'd love to hear it. It is cool that they gave us a new Tavern Brawl. And I already did the quest. There's a quest for, I think it was, I forget, was it 4 packs or something? He gave me something. I forget. But there was a quest for Wintervale to, I think it's just play 100 cards. And so, you know, just playing the game, you're going to do that. And I'm guessing they'll probably have gift exchange next week as well, because they seem to be doing for the holidays one new Tavern Brawl and then one old Tavern Brawl. So we'll see next week. It'll be late, but if it's a repeat, then, well, you've seen gift exchange before, but I will try and get it out there for you guys. So yeah, until next time, hope you guys are enjoying the holiday season, and thank you guys as always for watching. Tox out. Hi guys, thanks for watching this week's Tavern Brawl. If you want to check out my Tavern Brawl playlist, you can do so up above. If you want to check out the previous Brawl, you can do so on the left, and I'd love it if you subscribed. As always, feel free to like, dislike, and or comment, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you as always for watching. Tox out.